Good day, world. Good day, fellow televisions. I'm using good day today because I think that's the most appropriate way to greet now. I am extremely sorry. That is one of those things we're talking about. A country that has got its independence since 1960 is not able to provide regular electricity to its citizens. A country that is number 7 in the world in the production of crude oil and has been making money for decades out of the crude oil, cannot afford to give its citizens the basic amenities of life. The country has been hijacked by a few people who were either in the military or in the politics. They've ganged up, they've hijacked the country, they have sidelined all the citizens. Even though they say we are in a democracy, your votes do not count because they do their selection and come and impose the people on us here. These are the type of people we're talking about, the elites. We have to move away from them. We have to pattern our own game. We have to let our TBC thrive. We have to let our TBC mature quickly before we are drowned by these few individuals. The situation is really precarious. It's very bad. But the point is that most of us, the technicians, we do not even understand what we are doing. We do not even understand the real aim of this whole project. We do not even understand what we have. Because as it is now, as we are talking now, there's no technician that is not a millionaire at least. And most of us are billionaires. That's exactly what I want to talk about. I am an Igbo man from the Igbo extraction in Nigeria. And we have the top 5 Nigerians who are claimed to be the richest Igbos in Nigeria. Now, I don't want to mention their names, even though their names are public, names are known publicly, and their names appear everywhere in the internet. I don't want to use this medium because we are private. I don't want anybody to use it to begin to hound us and begin to chase us around. These 5 people, one of them, the richest among them, has around $5.8 billion. The next one now, because of court case and all that, he has around $6.6 billion. So 5.8, let's say it is 6 plus 7, that gives us 13. And the next one among them is 2 point something, let's say it's 3. That gives us 15 or 16. By the time you calculate all of them put together, these richest Igbos. And the Igbos are the 3rd largest tribe in Nigeria with a population of approximately 170 million people. A country that has got independence 60 years has no authentic census. They cannot say exactly this is our population. Every day they come up with one thing or the other. This is, by the way, to tell you the rot that we have been in all these countries in Africa. These 5 people cumulatively have not more than $20 billion. Now, if I look at my own wallet, let's look at my own wallet. If we go to my own wallet, I don't know if I can get at it very quickly. I have in my tbc009.net over 50 coins. And if we look at the 50 coins now, let's go to, let me open, let me share my page now. Let me share my, let me share it now. Let me share the thing. Okay, let me share it. Let's go to my Crinkle back office. Let me reduce this now. So let's go to my Crinkle back office. Let's have to log in again. Have to log in again. Yeah, I want us to go to Crinkle back office. Use it today's rate of the value of our coins information. Current price chart or current currency calculation. Which one do I use now? Currency calculation, current price chart. Let me go to current price chart and see. Now I have there is a second. March. So as it stands now, our money is $9 million per TBC. So 9 million times 50. 9 million times 50. That will give us 9 times 5 is 45. That will give us 450 million. Now, at the time we get to our destination, one coin, one TBC coin, will be as valuable as $1 billion. $1 billion from the ultimate price calculation. So if that be the case, gentlemen, if I have 50 coins, it means I have $50 billion. $50 billion is almost 2.5 times the value of the money the 5 richest men, Igbo men, have presently in Nigeria. Now the question is, do I really appreciate this money in my wallet? Do I really appreciate the $50 billion worth of TBC coins in my wallet? And this applies to all of us in TBC now. Do we really realize that we are very rich people? Do we really behave like rich people? The answer is no, we are not. We are not behaving as such. And that is exactly the handicap we have now. That is exactly the handicap we have now, because if you don't know what you have, if you don't appreciate what you have, you still continue behaving the way you used to behave as a poor man, as a wretched man. The poverty mentality just continues. That is what is worrying most of us in TBC now. Only very few have radically pulled themselves out of that poverty mentality. And these are those who are doing steady cash flow now, who are really working hard, who are recruiting and winning the weekly contests and monthly contests as we're going on. These are people who have really jumped out of that poverty mentality. And if we go, even if you look at the blog that is on today, the current blog, everything talks always about our mentality to what we are. If you want to be a rich man, you must behave like a rich man. You must be able to have the skills of a rich man. You can't be a rich man without having the skills of a rich man. Even when that money is in your pocket, you will still be a wretched and poor man, because in your mind, in your attitude, in your behavior, you are poor, and you can only be rich when people around you are having the effect of your riches. And they can only have the effect of your riches when you have the skills to interact with them at that level. Interact with them as a rich man by using the tools you have as a rich and wealthy man to go around and deal with them. You cannot be a rich man and you are not able to recruit somebody. Then of what use are you to TBC? Of what use are you to our community? You are of no use to our community, because the ultimate aim of TBC is not for us to have billions and millions in our wallets and sleep on them and maybe buy cars and aeroplanes for ourselves. The ultimate aim of TBC is to eradicate poverty worldwide. We have to eradicate poverty worldwide and bring affluence and abundance to people, not only ourselves, not only to ourselves. Our wealth must be able to impact on people, the poor people around us, and elevate them and bring them out of that morass, as our leader Randy Wilson we used, that morass of poverty mentality, and let them live like proper human beings, not like animals the way we are all living now. So our problem, ladies and gentlemen, as divisions, is to get ourselves mentally and physically away from that depressed situation in which we find ourselves. Because we are already millionaires and billionaires as long as we are in TBC, as long as we are broadcasting, as long as we are recruiting, as long as we are attending same-button meetings, we are getting cookies. And if you convert these cookies, they are a lot of money. So we are already rich people now, and we have to get out from the poverty mentality and begin to act like rich people. We should be able to approach people and say, look, I'm a Tibetan, and you ask you, who are you? What do you mean? You say you are a member of the community of that billion coin. I'm a rich man, and I would like to make you rich. And naturally, he'll be surprised and say, why? He said, because that is our aim. Our aim is to make everybody in the world rich. And since I'm a rich man, I want to make you also rich. And from there, you begin to talk to the person. You must have the skills. And nobody is blaming you if you don't have the skills. But you are blamed if you don't want to get out and acquire the skills. You are given the opportunity to acquire the skills now. The opportunity is everywhere in TBC now. So if you say, but I don't know how to do it, then you are guilty. Nobody is blaming you for not knowing how to do it, but you are blamed for relaxing and sleeping into your dormito. You are comfortable zone and not doing anything. Get up and go to all the training platforms in TBC. They are there now. Mbe Derek is doing that free of charge for everybody that wants to acquire the skills. You must acquire the skills. You go to Randy Wilson, you acquire the skills. You go to Pritam Kumar, you go to our leaders everywhere in the world, you acquire the skills. Don't just relax and sleep and cry and blame every other person for your poverty. You have been given the opportunity. You must have to make use of it. You can't sit down and lament, doing nothing. Laziness is one of the biggest handicaps of poverty. That's what makes people poor. When they are lazy, physically and mentally, especially mentally, you have to be alert mentally before the physical takes over. The first place is the mental part of it. Please, we have to get up and walk now. So in a very short time, because if all of us that are members of TBC, over 3.3 million people, if we begin to recruit now, desperately, you have to be desperate to achieve whatever you want to achieve. You have to do that. You have to do that. Immediately we go out now and begin to recruit everybody, at least 10 within one week, 10. Before September, we have got our 1 billion, and there we go. And then we are capable of eradicating poverty worldwide. But please, we have to acquire the skills. And the skill is to begin to have turnover now. You have to acquire the skill of having turnover, because from turnover, you'll be able to be recruiting. As you're recruiting, that is how you begin to have your turnover and have money to live until we get to our destination. So look at what he says. Are you too comfortable being broke? That is exactly what I'm talking about. Are you comfortable being broke? A lot of people are comfortable being broke because they sit down there and want somebody to pity them. They go into hibernation. They just lie down and cry and want you to say, sorry that you're broke. Then take 10 naira, take $2. They want to be given fish. They don't want to be taught how to catch the fish. So you have to go now and join the platforms for cash flow, the platform to tutoring you and giving you and teaching you the skills of a millionaire and a billionaire, which you are going to use to help us achieve our ultimate aim. Because anybody we are recruiting, we're giving them the 25,000 crinkles because we want them to help us distribute the wealth. The wealth is already there. Admin has all this wealth in his wallet and he wants to give it out. He's tired of having them. He wants to give it out. He wants to empty his wallet. So we are recruiting people. That's one of the things you tell them immediately. Look, my friend, we are giving you this because we want you to help us share it out. We have too much of it. We are too wealthy that we don't want to keep. We want to make everybody rich. We want to create abundance. We want to wipe out poverty. So he says, are you comfortable being poor or broke? My God, nobody, no man should be comfortable. No woman should be comfortable. Not even children should be comfortable being broke. We should teach our children early enough to know how to begin to make money. And this is one of the ways. If you have no job, TBC is a job. You can do it as a full-time assignment. Huh? You can do that as an assignment. Yeah, this is another topic. Your paid referrals. All of us have a lot of referrals who, for one reason or the other, because they don't understand what TBC stands for, are not able to register. But they have not paid their $10 admin fee. It is our job now to go back to our referral links and find them out, send them emails, go to them on Facebook, on WhatsApp, and begin to chat them up again and remind them that the train is almost leaving the station. And by the time it leaves the station, they will regret it. And for sure, they will appreciate it because by now, they must have been hearing about TBC and they're looking for a way to come back. So it is our job now to call them back and put them back on track. That's our job. That's our job. This Mr. Mbe, that's the one I'm telling you. He's teaching us here on his 90-day challenge, which he gave to himself, which everyone should give. We should give ourselves. We challenge ourselves and do ice breaking every day. People people still get frustrated when the people they encounter do not follow up immediately. No, you forget that admin has given us a way. He has given us a saying that says, SW, SW, SW. Some will, some won't, so what? Then next. There are some people who will. Those are the people you should be looking at. Among those people you are breaking ice with, that are even registering, some of them will not. They won't. So you don't bother yourself much with them. You leave them and continue. They just told us yesterday that out of more than 1,000 people that registered there, not more than 500 have really paid their admin fee. Not more than 500 of them are members. So you can see it's only 50%. But at the beginning, you may even have only 10% that are going along with you. You can bring in 10 people, only one basis. Don't be depressed. Don't be frustrated. There are so much people in the world. We have 7.5 billion people in this world. So how many are you talking about? You're not even got up to 1,000 like Mbe. So there are so many people and there are so many ways. That's why when you get a new person, you tell him to get his friends. And when he gets his friends, they are now three. They are no more one. If one falls out, two are there. If two fall out, one is still there. So that way you keep on moving and moving and moving. So please join the training platform that we have scattered everywhere. The Word of Mbe is every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. If you contact him, he will give you the link. You join the WhatsApp group from there, he will give you the link every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, and you join the Zoom meeting, and he teaches you how to acquire the billionaire skills. Tenacity, vision. I hope that we did just get this 3BC coin in our wallet by chance. You must have had a vision that you want to be a very rich man. That's why you have gone for it, and that's why you are here. So go about it and get it. Don't sleep. Don't get frustrated because somebody says no. Huh? Embrace the training. It is abundantly available. The training is abundantly available everywhere everywhere in the world. We have leaders and they are teaching how to cash flow. Cash flow is the word. Cash flow is the word you use as a platform for getting the skills of a billionaire, of getting to know how to recruit people, how to make money in between now, daily, that you don't need their normal paid peanut to salary jobs. So Q&A with the great TBC leader, Mbe Derek. Question and answer. Yes, I think I was in this group yesterday and I had some questions which were troubling me, and he gave me very wonderful answers. So please join the training session. We have no more time. We must get to the end of this our journey quickly because the economy is breaking down. Every day, the banks in Nigeria are being taken over because they are collapsing. One of the banks that I thought is a very solid bank in Nigeria is being taken over by a car dealer now. Can you imagine that? It's unbelievable because the fiat currency is destined to collapse. Nothing will stop it from collapsing. It is the time has come. It must collapse. It's going to die. Let us not be there when it is dead. Let our own parallel economy be on and working. We just go out and step into our own life where 1 billion people are together, communicating, transacting between them, every one of them a merchant, having one thing or the other to offer in the community. We don't need this fiat currency economy anymore. We go on our own way and we'll be able to stand. And we are standing already. We have come to stay. It is only our mentality that is wasting our time. By the time we get off this poverty mentality and get into rich man's mentality, which we are very rich people. Why should we be crawling on the floor and crying? Please get up and be like a millionaire and do your job. So I will have to stop here now because my time is over and we are instructed to keep to time so that others may also have the time to do their own broadcast and get it published. So I will quickly go out now, but please Let me repeat. We are millionaires and billionaires. And we must realize and we must show that spiritually and physically. A millionaire does not lie down and cry. A millionaire is a leader. A millionaire takes the bull by the horn and charts the way. Look at what admin has done. He has put up the, he's a leader, he's a millionaire, he's a billionaire. And now why, and he's making us to be millionaires and billionaires. But we are sitting back and crying. Please get out of it. Get out of it and be a millionaire and a billionaire, which you are already. Show it. Live it. Eat it. Drink it. Show the world that we are millionaires and billionaires. That's what we are. Amore et reverare. Thank you. See you again. Bye for now.